अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मेरा नाम अब्दुल्ला एआई वाला। मैं रेहान स्कूल में टीचर ट्रेनिंग में कोर्स कर रहा हूँ। तो आज का हमारा टॉपिक है डिस्कस हाउ टू इम्प्रूव फोकस एंड ऑन योर सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म।
Wa alaikum assalam. That's a fantastic topic. We can cover practical strategies, things like setting specific goals, reducing distractions, maybe using focus apps, and even practicing mindfulness. What angle would you like to focus on first?
मेरा आपसे आज का पहला क्वेश्चन ये है, व्हाट इज फोकस एंड व्हाई इज इट इम्पोर्टेंट इन डेली लाइफ।
That's a great starting question. So, focus is essentially the ability to direct your attention on a task or goal without getting distracted. It's super important because it helps us be more productive, reduces stress, and lets us achieve our goals more efficiently, whether in work, studies, or even personal projects.
मेरा आपसे आज का अगला क्वेश्चन ये है, हाउ डज कंसंट्रेशन इम्पैक्ट प्रोडक्टिविटी एंड सक्सेस।
That's a really important. Exactly. So when we have strong focus, we're able to get more done in less time with better quality. And that in turn boosts our success, whether that's meeting deadlines, achieving personal goals, or just feeling more productive and in control.
तो मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन ये है, व्हाट आर द मोस्ट कॉमन ऑफ पोर्ट फोकस।
That's a really good question. Some common causes are things like digital distractions, like constant notifications, lack of sleep, multitasking, and even just unclear goals. Once we identify them, we can work on minimizing those distractions and improving habits.
मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन है, हाउ डज स्लीप इफेक्ट यू एबिलिटी टू कंसंट्रेशन।
That's a great follow up. So, sleep is actually really crucial. When we don't get enough, our brain struggles to focus. We get more easily distracted, and our overall cognitive function drops. So, good sleep is like a foundation for strong concentration.
मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन ये है, कैन डीड इन्फ्लुएंस फोकस एंड मेंटली क्लियरिटी हाउ।
Absolutely. So, mindfulness really helps because it trains you to bring your attention back to the present moment. Even just a few minutes a day can calm your mind, reduce your mental clutter, and make it easier to focus on tasks. So, it's a really powerful tool.
मेरा आपसे आज का अगला क्वेश्चन ये है, व्हाट रोल डज एक्सप्लोरर्स प्ले इन इम्प्रूव कंसंट्रेशन।
That's a really interesting angle. So, exploration, like trying out new environments, changing routines, or even just exploring different topics, can keep your brain engaged. That novelty sparks curiosity, which can actually improve focus by making your tasks feel fresh and interesting.
मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन है, हाउ डज हाइड्रेशन इम्पोर्ट ब्रांड पर।
That's a really good point. So, staying hydrated is crucial because even mild dehydration can reduce your cognitive function. When you're well hydrated, your brain works more efficiently, so you can concentrate better and stay focused for longer periods.
मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन है, हाउ डज सोशल मीडिया और एजुकेशन स्नैप।
Yeah, that's a really relevant question. So, social media can be a double edged sword. On one hand, it can be a distraction that breaks focus, but on the other, it can also be a powerful educational tool if used intentionally. So, it's really about balance and how you integrate it with your learning.
मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन है, व्हाट आर सिंपल वे टू फोन रिडक्स।
That's a great question. Simple ways include things like setting a clear reading time, choosing a quiet space, limiting distractions like your phone, and even using techniques like a timer, like a 20-minute focus session. Once you build that habit, it gets a lot easier.
मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन है, हाउ कैन यू क्रिएट अ डिस्टेंस फ्री वर्क इवन मीट।
Keeping your workspace organized, and maybe even using noise canceling headphones. And a consistent routine, like starting and ending at the same time, can really help keep you on track.
मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन ये है, व्हाट आर इज द प्रमोड टेक्नोलॉजी एंड हाउ डज इट हेल्प फोकस।
Great one. So, a few examples of focus promoting technology would be things like website blockers, productivity apps, or even virtual white noise tools. They help you stay on task by limiting distractions or creating a more structured work environment. So, they really support focus.
मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन है, हाउ कैन माइंडफुलनेस और इम्प्रूव कंट्रोवर्सी?
That's a really powerful connection. Mindfulness helps because it trains you to notice when your mind starts to wander. By gently bringing your focus back to the present, you build that mental clarity and resilience, which makes it easier to stay focused for longer.
मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन है, व्हाट आर सम क्विक टू अगेन फोकस इंटरेस्टली?
Yeah, absolutely. A few quick tricks are things like taking a short breathing break, standing up and stretching, or even just switching tasks for a minute. Sometimes a brief walk or a splash of cold water on your face can jolt you back into focus pretty quickly.
मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन है, हाउ डज सेटिंग गोल इम्प्रूव मेंटली क्लियरली?
Yeah, that's a really good point. When you set clear goals, your mind knows exactly what you're aiming for. So it reduces mental clutter. It gives you a sense of direction, focus, and confidence, so you stay mentally clear as you work toward them.
मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन है, हाउ डज स्टेट इफेक्ट कंट्रोवर्सी लेवल?
That's a great question. So, stress actually makes it harder to focus because it triggers a fight or flight response, which scatters your attention. When you reduce stress through breathing exercises, breaks, or even just better sleep, your focus levels naturally improve.
मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन है, कैन मल्टीपल टास्किंग रिडक्स प्रोडक्टिविटी, वाई और वाई नॉट?
Yeah, definitely. Multitasking often reduces productivity because your brain has to constantly shift focus, which slows you down. You get more errors and it takes longer to finish tasks. So, single tasking, focusing on one thing at a time, usually boosts your overall productivity.
मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन है, हाउ डज टास्क ऑफ मोटिवेट इम्पैक्ट फोकस?
That's a really key factor. So, when you set a strong start to your day, like a morning routine or a clear plan, it builds momentum. You feel more organized, more confident, and that positive start just keeps your focus going throughout the day.
मेरा आपसे अगला क्वेश्चन है, व्हाट इज वन सिंपल हैबिट यू कैन स्टार्ट टुडे टू इम्प्रूव फोकस?
That's a great practical question. One simple habit is to set a timer for short focused work sessions, like 25 minutes, followed by a 5-minute break. This technique, often called the Pomodoro technique, really helps keep you on track.
मेरा आपसे सेकंड लास्ट क्वेश्चन ये है, हाउ कैन यू ट्रेन योर ब्रेन टू स्टे फोकस्ड लोगर?
That's a great point. You can anchor your focus by creating a clear brand mission or purpose. When you align your tasks and decisions with that central focus, it acts like a guiding light, keeping you on track even when new distractions come up.
मेरा आपसे लास्ट क्वेश्चन ये है, व्हाट आर द लॉन्ग टर्म बेनिफिट्स ऑफ स्ट्रॉन्ग स्किल्स?
Yeah, that's a really powerful one. So, strong focus skills lead to long term benefits like better career success, improved problem solving, and even better mental health. Over time, you become more efficient, less stressed, and you can tackle bigger, more complex goals.
ओके, थैंक यू।
You're very welcome. I'm really glad that helped. If you have any other topics or need